Alright everyone, how are you doing? Hope you're all good. So if you clicked on this video, this is going to be the first video, a new part series, a beginner's guide to technical analysis. So by the end of this series, you'll have a really good insight on how to actually read a chart, how to analyze a chart, how to actually chart yourself. So it's going to be identifying patterns, identifying trends, all things like that. So you can have really good knowledge of just the whole base of technical analysis after this. So what we'll do, we'll jump straight into it. What actually is technical analysis? So there's typically two types of analysis when it comes to the stock world and the investing world. There's going to be fundamental analysis, and then there's going to be technical analysis. Real quickly, because it doesn't really matter in this section of the video, fundamental analysis is just the evaluating of a stock value based on its financial information. So it's just things like sales, earnings reports, market data, things like that. But that's not going to be too important in this video. And then the next one is going to be technical analysis, the one we're focusing on. The definition mainly and both really like to use is just technical analysis is the process of patterns to identify trends to make predictions. So pretty basic, you're just going to be looking at the screen and you're going to be identifying patterns and trends to help you make more money. Nice and easy. So what we'll do, we'll jump straight into it. So some of you might be familiar with this screen, some of you might not be. The platform I'm using is Webull. Some of you could be on Robinhood, TradingView, but whatever like ticker you click on, so if it's SoundHound, VBWI, etc., you'll click on it and you'll be met with a screen like this. First thing you're going to see is just candlesticks. I'll quickly give a brief description of candlesticks. I will do a separate video on this. All candlesticks really do is just tell a story of what buyers and sellers are doing and which direction the price is going. So a green candlestick, the price will always open at the bottom and then it will close at the top. A red candlestick, the price will always open at the top and then close at the bottom. And you've got these funny lines on the top and the bottom of the candlestick. That is called wicks. Some people call them heads and tails, and that's just a brief point where the price is touched at the top and the bottom. There's not much like momentum and volume in that bit. Because you can see, so this one of these candles, these are going to be like your thickest candles. This is where there's a lot of momentum and volume compared to these like smaller candles where there wasn't as much selling going on at the time. So that's just a brief overview of candlesticks. In this video, I just want to focus on technical analysis. So we're not really be going into patterns. We're just going to start with the real basic stuff of just uptrends and downtrends. So we're on SoundHound here, the ticker. We'll just quickly have a look so you can easily identify this stock here from this point is just in a clear uptrend. The aim after watching this video is I just want you to jump on whatever platform you're using, if it's Webull, Robinhood, they'll all pretty much be the same. And I just want you to have a little play around. Go on some tickers, just your big ones like Amazon, SoundHound, Nvidia, Mara, whatever ones you want to do, and just make sure you're on the daily time frame as well. So that's really important because each one of these candlesticks, they're just representing the time period of this down here. So it can be 1 day, 4 hours, 1 hour. So for example, this one, each candlestick represents 4 hours worth of buying and selling. So this green candle here was 4 hours worth of buying. This red one was 4 hours worth of selling. Same if you go 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 hour, etc. So I just want you to practice on the daily, and all I want you to do is just click here, find a trend line, and I just want you to do what I'm doing here, just identify clear uptrends and clear downtrends. So the definition of an uptrend is just something that keeps on reaching a higher high, and then a higher low, and then a higher high, and a higher low, and then vice versa with a downtrend, alright? So it's going a lower low, and then a lower high. We'll just try find a bit better of an example. We'll jump on Nvidia here. Yeah, so you can see here, there's a few gaps in it, but you can see from this point, Nvidia is just in a clear uptrend from this point. How do we know that? Well, what was I going on about before? From this point, we reach a higher high, we have a slight pullback. This is going to be a higher low, because look, that was its previous low. And then we get some bullish momentum, go to a higher high, and then a higher low. More bullish momentum, higher high, and then a higher low. So that's going to be a clear uptrend. And we'll have a look at ticker BBWI. Same thing, we'll just go clear downtrend. So if you zoom out, you can kind of see the bigger picture. Went on an uptrend, exactly the same as in the video. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. And then we kind of start consolidating a bit at the top. And then from here, we kind of break down, clear downtrend. The sellers are in control, okay? The sellers have all the momentum, all the volume, and then these are pushing the price. Because you can just see from here, all them higher lows that it kept on making, you can see as soon as it crashes through this level of support, boom, downtrend full in play, and as you can see, drops all the way back to $25. So yeah, I just want you to have a little go just on your platform, just get your trend line out and just start trying to spot clear uptrends, clear downtrends within the market, just to get like a little bit of an introduction in technical analysis, and that's just like the first trend you're trying to spot. Okay, so that's just going to be part one of the series. Really basic, okay, don't worry, there's going to be loads of videos after this. The next one is going to be support and resistance. That's why I haven't really mentioned that now. That's going to be the next video. Cheers, guys.